Dino, Jack and Ash.
Whoa!
Good morning.
everyone.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Good morning.
Just sitting in my little
My headphones will
glass.
get there.
Yeah.
It's not your fault, Tommy. I should have looked to my right. And
So,
seen,
Dean, does that mean you can't hear me? I'm assuming Dean can't hear me
I
at
can
all.
hear you, Ash.
Oh, great.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. It was quite the weekend, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, it was very busy.
It was busy.
You guys had a big Friday night?
Yeah, that
big for you?
that was a big adventure. Mm-hmm. It was like showing Uncle Sam the city, or taking him out on what Dino and Jack would do on a Saturday night.
How many nightclubs did he approach the DJ and ask them to turn the music down at?
All of them.
All of them.
Every single one.
A lot of quiet nightclubs in Melbourne on Friday night.
He made a formal complaint to the managers.
Yeah.
This noise is too much, he'd say.
I can't chat to my friends here, Dean and Jack.
Can't quite hear them.
They'd look at him and say, "Are you off the telly?" And he'd say, "Yes, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm off the telly." And then he spat on the floor.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's a lot. It's a lot. No, it was a good night.
It was fun.
What else? Come on, guys.
I was at the footy on Friday night. What
Yes.
a game.
I thought of you.
What a game.
Shit.
Honestly.
I remembered, Ash, we rushed back to Dino's apartment to catch like the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I jumped up and down singing the song, and I was going to FaceTime you because I thought you'd be quite proud of me.
You knew the words.
Shut up.
That's cute.
I wasn't sure if you'd be in bed or not.
No, I was at the game.
Yeah, I know.
I was at the game. I took my sister and my boyfriend. My sister, very vocal at footy games.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of screaming.
Did you feel secondhand embarrassment, or was it okay?
No, she was absolutely giving it to the Melbourne supporters sitting in front of us.
I
It was
love
very,
that.
very funny.
What do you mean? Like, what sort of stuff was she saying?
Just a bit of banter.
No, you can't just say a bit of banter.
I want to hear a sledge. I want a word-for-word sledge.
Let me, I'll have to have a think. But just lots of, like when Gardner missed that one in front, she really, really gave it to them. Like, oh dear. Oh, poor darling. Did you see that? Maybe you'll get the next one.
I love that was her sledge. Oh dear.
Like, I won't say the other ones.
That's
There are
literally the tamest shit I've ever heard.
No, well,
No,
I don't want to swear, so I won't.
Did she get like evil eyes from others around you? Was
No,
she-
because she was doing it in jest.
she was doing it in jest.
Like, it was fun.
Did they give anything back to her?
Yeah, they did. Every time Melbourne did something good, they'd
that's
turn
good.
around and give it back.
Bit of fun.
No one respected Collingwood, and now they have to, Ash,
I know, I love it.
including Brownie and heaps of pundits.
Yeah.
They don't know anything. I'm just catching up on the Masked Singer last night. Swanee crushing it up there on that damn panel.
Yes.
Chatfield good, Scary good, Hughesy good, strong panel.
Strong panel. My favourite moment from Scary was when, spoiler alert, last night, Ryan Maloney, the great Toadfish Rebecca, was unmasked.
Stop.
He was the first celebrity, which is an impressive get for the first step.
Huge.
But if you hear him singing Ed Sheeran, and I just love Mel's commentary.
My bad habits lead to late nights sitting alone.
That's hot.
Bad habits lead to late nights sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to you.
Couple of things. She sounds like a Love Island UK contestant. That's hot.
She does.
Second of all, Ryan Maloney can sing, can hold a tune.
Old Toad can singer.
I reckon.
I was pleasantly
I was
surprised.
gonna say, like, I was expecting something like a bit of a dumpster fire.
And did anyone pick Old Toad?
I don't think they did. I didn't see the guesses. I just watched the performance.
So Old Toad went undetected. He tricked everyone.
I wouldn't have picked that was Toadfish.
And speaking of Toadfish, there was a beautiful photo of him in the paper at the weekend in his in an orange fluoro.
His high vis.
In his high vis.
His construction high vis.
Yes.
Because he's making the move to construction.
He is giving people a taste of what's to come, and he looked great.
Oh, shit.
Imagine just driving past and seeing Toadie on the tools.
Yeah.
He won't be able to work though. Like if he is on a construction site, it will be 20 questions every 10 minutes from a new workmate or a new tradie or someone different on site.
Or do you think because it'll be out of context, people won't assume that it's Toadie from Neighbours? They'll be like, oh, it's just someone who looks like Toadfish.
Maybe.
You just got to put on a few bit of weight, grow a beard.
Yeah.
You know, just get in a cabin of a machine of some kind, listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
I already find him sort of not as recognisable now that his head is so clean shaven.
He's a clean Toad.
He's looking fresh. So
Toad is clean.
Doesn't
It is a
stick
clean-
out as much.
Clean toad.
Barb in Mount Evelyn, did you catch the Masked Singer, dear friend?
I didn't. No,
What the
no,
hell's
not
wrong with
my
you?
thing.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
know.
Well, Big Toadfish
I know,
can sing,
right?
I think you'll agree.
I thought he sounded quite feminine, actually.
Bad habits lead to late nights, sending
Yeah, I hear that.
That's hot.
That's hot! Oh, yeah! She's not Scottish.
I'm just looking at the guesses here, Barb. Someone guessed that was Fev.
No.
In what world is that Fev?
That ain't fair.
No.
Yeah, no.
What else, Jack?
Someone else guessed Shannon Knoll,
Oh, that's a good guess because
Yeah.
of the tone.
and someone guessed the Honey Badger. No.
No.
Not the honey.
Swanee would have been Shannon Knoll, surely.
Yeah.
Barb, what was the craziest thing you did on the weekend? Tell them.
We packed to go to Bali. We're off on Saturday, gang.
Don't get
Wait.
COVID. Oh boy, spare a thought for one man out there at the moment in America. Sometimes imagine you're at high school and you're sitting at the dork table, right? And you look around.
I don't
and
need to imagine.
You're one of the dorks. Yeah, exactly, Ash.
I'm there.
So you're back at school at the dork table and you take a glance over to the hot people table and imagine what it would be like to date a hot person, Pete Davidson did that for a while.
Oh, so glad you brought this up.
And then, Pete Davidson is a inspiration to us all. Because him and Kim Kardashian are done. Pretty funny, eh?
I've just got so much to say on it. I was genuinely upset when I woke up to this news, but me and my mates were talking about it, and I reckon I know what the undoing was.
Yes, Jack, and the answer.
Is the Sheraton Port Douglas. So
It got him.
that's what got him. When Kim came out to visit him in Cairns as he was filming Wizards, he didn't get her a nice big house or a private Airbnb. They stayed at the Sheraton.
No, I think that's charming.
She's Kim Kardashian. She needs some privacy and some security. I love Pete. But, come on, man. The Sheraton. Jenny and Phil and their 3 kids are next to you at the pool running around.
I know they're saying that their conflicting schedules is what brought them down.
Oh, what does that even mean?
But the filming in Australia is temporary, right?
No shit, Ash.
And also-
You're right. You're absolutely right.
also, something we knew they would have known about
Yeah.
for quite some time.
There's holes in this story.
I'll tell you what happened.
What?
She liked the novelty of the beautiful dork for a while, and then
Yeah.
it wasn't sustainable.
He got things about her tatted on him
Yeah, yeah, he did.
for 9 months.
But to be fair, his skin looks like a high school desk. It doesn't matter. He's got a lot.
True.
You just do over
Blend
it.
in after a while.
It's sad.
It is sad.
But also, looking back at his history, not to judge the guy, but probably expected.
Yeah, what is it about him that...
Gets him in, and then they run away.
Yeah, very quickly.
Just really relatable.
It's the Sheraton, though. The Sheraton Port Douglas
Okay.
brought it all down.
Grande, engaged,
Yep.
out. Mm-hmm. There's others.
There's other...
Beckinsale.
Yes.
Hey, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
that was huge.
Jesus. So hope everyone had a good weekend. It's the early show on Nova 100. We're just discussing the breakdown of the relationship between Kim Kardashian and the great Pete Davidson. And look, not a dry eye in the studio. Luke,
No.
what's your hot take on this, Luke and Kilmore?
I reckon the baby daddy is on his way back in. He's sliding in.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
No, he's done too much damage,
Good-
Kanye.
good
He's made
point,
too
Ash.
much of a fool of
He
himself.
was a big dick, wasn't he?
Big dick.
Also, I reckon she's stirring the pot a bit there, Luke, as well, because she was uploading photos of herself wearing new Yeezy sunnies or something over the weekend.
Oh, that is
Oh.
a crip.
What?
That's
That's
just
a
Kim
bit-
just playing silly buggers.
Yeah, that's just her giving Pete a bit of a jab, I think. Did you see that, Luke?
No, I didn't say that, but that is juicy.
Kim's. Hey, Pete's had enough. Kim, leave him alone.
Leave him alone. My other favourite thing as well, over the last couple of weeks, she had been posting emotional quotes and cryptic quotes.
Well, like magic happens. Oh no,
Yeah, that sort of vibe,
Live, life,
though.
love.
That's lovely. I was to write that down.
Yeah.
Live
Dance
life.
like no one is watching.
Oh, walk in the rain.
Wasn't
like
that
Drew
one of your
Barrymore.
Facebook memory posts, though,
I
Jack?
think it probably was.
Yeah.
My other thing, something else I didn't realise about Pete, his first proper long-term relationship was with Larry David's daughter.
Yes,
Tassie.
yeah, she's a absolute ripper. He's dated Margaret Qualley, who's amazing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ariana, Kate Beckinsale.
I reckon just go someone normal.
Like
Well,
a little less high profile.
Yeah, it takes the pressure off. You know?
I think the next girl will be Em Radikowski.
Oh, yes.
Is she
she's-
single now?
Yeah, because someone did the dirty on her. Or did she do
Does
the
she
dirty
have
on them?
Doesn't she have a baby with that person?
Ash.
Her husband?
Her
It
husband?
happens a lot, Ash. Kids don't mean much when it comes to doing the dirty.
I know, isn't it sad?
Yep.
Yeah, he cheated on her.
What?
Em Radikowski's husband of 4 years, Sebastian, cheated on her. If Em Radikowski's getting cheated on, what hope do the rest of
we've
us
got
have?
no hope.
Is that real?
Dead set.
Is that actually real?
Dead set. They're over.
Oh.
I give it until like November, and her and Pete will be together.
For 4 months. And
Yeah.
then, Luke, what did you do on the weekend anyway? Enough of this Kim K talk. What did you do, brother? Give us something.
Not much, really. I went out for drinks with my friends because I'm having my birthday this week.
Oh, yes.
So
And
I'm
how old are you turning, young man?
27.
Ah, yes.
Good age.
And do you have anxiety about the looming number of 30?
Nah. Just a number.
You hadn't thought about it till Dean brought it up, hey?
Yeah, now I don't want to go to work now.
Oh.
I've got to think about the rest of my life until I get to 30.
Let me tell you, brother, the hangovers just get easier. You bounce back quicker. It's all good. It's all good.
Luke, how are you celebrating? What are you doing?
Not sure yet.
Well,
I'll work something out.
brother, go to a jungle gym or something. It'll be real fun. And in the meantime, here's a gift from us to you.
We're going to send you a $250 voucher to Lottie, Luke.
Whoa.
Lottie, your new St Kilda local, perfect for a casual drink or cozy dinner with friends. You can have a cozy dinner for your birthday,
you can do
Luke.
that.
Thanks, guys. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guess what I'm doing
It's
this
the Early
weekend?
Show
See you, bro.
with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Morning, gang.
Good morning.
Ash, see you on Sunrise. They're reporting Olivia Newton-John has died. It's wild.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. That must have literally just happened as I was reading the news.
That's crazy. Hey?
What?
She's 73. That's devastating.
Whoa.
Oh, my gosh. That's...
I'm shook.
that's rocked me a little bit.
Yeah.
That's wild. Who we got? Oh, Tommy's here. Right, let's play a song, and I don't know, we got any more details or anything? That's really
I've literally just gone online and done a quick Google, and no articles or news sort of services are reporting it as yet. So it must be quite fresh.
Must be, very, very fresh.
feels really.
Her husband is saying she died peacefully at her ranch. This is crazy.
Wow.
We're all in the studio and just got some awful news, Ash.
Yeah, so Olivia Newton-John has died at the age of 73. Her husband, John Easterling, is saying that she died peacefully at her ranch in Southern California. She was surrounded by family and friends. Even though they haven't given the cause of death, she has been battling breast cancer for 30-odd years. So it sounds like that would have been a factor in her passing.
He says that she's been a symbol of triumphs and hope for over 30 years, sharing her journey with breast cancer.
Man, what an icon. I remember watching Grease when you were real little.
Yeah.
And like getting a world into, like that was like the first, I use it, like M-rated thing I saw.
Absolutely.
And a very soft M, but it was
Yeah.
like, wow.
But
this is-
Grease was it. That's what got me into musical theatre. Like, she was an icon in that.
So exhilarating to see that first bit of like adulthood and also to sort of want to dance to a movie. She was just 28 when she shot that.
Yeah,
Playing
right.
a high school student.
Yeah.
I think the oldest T-Bird was 32.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
How wild is that? But yeah, then hearing Australia, her seeing an Australian character, you're like, what?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I actually was thinking about her either last night or the night before because I'm not sure if it was Swanee, but someone on The Masked Singer guessed Chloe Motanzi, her daughter,
Oh, wow.
as being on The Masked Singer. So there's a chance that she could appear on that show.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, hey, who's going to watch Grease tonight? For real.
Oh,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
And if you've, I don't know, just there'll be so many tributes today. It's hard to
Absolutely.
really know what to say. It's crazy.
And listen, let's hope. I'm sure Nova at some point will play some Grease tunes as well in her honour.
if not,
I hope
we'll
so.
just do it.
We'll just do it.
Barricade the doors. Back in a sec. Now for some mindless pop chat. Remember when Kanye West was being a bit of a douchebag online when Pete Davidson and Kim K got together?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's gone easy, Ash, since they broke up, Pete and Kim?
Well, last I checked, he didn't have any posts at all.
Well, he did take to Instagram yesterday, but it's quickly been deleted. Because that's what you do, right? You post to social media and be all big and mighty, but then you delete it an hour later.
Because when you delete it, it's gone.
Oh,
forever.
totally. Erased. We all know that about our internet footprint.
What was the post?
He uploaded a picture of a New York Times front cover, like the front cover of the paper.
Yeah.
And it says, Skeet Davidson, dead at age 28.
He's just harassing this poor kid at this point.
Also, you were flat right when Kim and Pete hooked up, which I understand he was probably still in love with her and a bit bitter. I mean, don't take it to Instagram, but whatever, it's Kanye. But shouldn't you now just be sort of quietly gloating at home in Calabasas that they're not together?
Have a glass of red and a smile to yourself.
Exactly.
Stay off the internet, brother.
He's a dog with a bone.
Privately.
He can't let it go, that
He
guy.
can't. But in the finer detail underneath the headline, there's a very small, I'd say like a 12 font Ash.
Yep.
And it says, Kid Cudi meant to play funeral, but fearful of bottle throwers.
What's the reference?
So Kid Cudi's a fellow rapper, and they've had a feud. And it started at the start of this year because Kanye, again, super mature and grown up, Kanye called out Kid Cudi, because they were previously friends and had collaborated on songs.
Absolutely.
Called out Kid Cudi for being mates with Pete Davidson, and because he was mates with Pete, Kanye could no longer be mates with Pete.
Oh, is this
So it could be with
schoolyard
Cudi.
stuff?
This is some
Full schoolyard.
14-year-old shit.
And Kid Cudi only, as recently as July, the end of July, took to Twitter to share that he is still not friends with Kanye and that they have not reconciled their beef. Because Kid's like, I'm going to stay mates with Pete.
Yeah.
You know when kids bully others on Facebook and it's real bad? That's what old mate's doing.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what old mate's doing.
I think Kanye got a little too used to getting everything his way, and he can't
Absolutely.
let that go now.
I know. Go make another slide or something, man. Relax.
What a dumpster fire that we'll keep watching. It's the early show on Nova 100. We're going to hear from Richard Wilkins later in the news, Ash, about Olivia Newton-John.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if people are just waking up, she sadly has passed away at 73.
73. Yeah, she died at her ranch in Southern California, surrounded by family and friends.
All right, Jack, you got some Frank Ocean news.
Yeah, a bit of a change of pace here. Frank Ocean, Ash, is he one of yours?
Yeah, love Frank Ocean.
I love Frank. Christopher Edwin Bro.
Is that his real name?
His real name. He is now, I think, late 20s now. Oh, no, sorry, 34. He's in his 30s. Hasn't released new music for quite a while.
Yes,
and
this
yesterday I saw, Thinking About You.
Oh, love this
absolute
song.
tune. Yesterday I saw a heap of articles pop up about him, and also there was a few Instagram posts. So I got a bit excited that maybe there was a chance of a new album coming out.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the case. He has taken to Instagram to let people know about a new accessory collection available via his brand Homer.
Oh, new business venture.
A luxury brand. Yeah, he's had it like bubbling away for a little while.
Yeah, sure.
But this has really
What's he
caused quite
selling?
a stir. So he has a diamond 18-karat gold cock ring.
Whoa!
Wow.
A diamond, 18 carat.
Gold cock ring.
Oh.
And in this collection, there's things like keychains beginning at $310.
Yeah, great.
But if you're feeling adventurous and have some extra cash to splash, the 18-karat gold cock ring will cost you $25,570 US.
That's
Say
competitive.
what?
That's competitive.
Is it?
25 grand.
That's a good price.
Is it? Is it?
And he'll beat that. If you got a receipt, catalogue from another cock ring place, he'll beat it.
But so it goes key rings to cock ring. There's nothing in the middle.
No.
There's a big jump.
Yeah.
$310 to $25,000 US.
Oh, wow.
He's given Gwyneth Paltrow a run for her money with this because, I mean, I personally have never used one, but my understanding is that sometimes they may vibrate. Sometimes, like, you may have, they might want to be a rubbery material just so it doesn't hurt.
Learning a lot.
But a 25-karat gold one, and he's even posted on Instagram a photo
Did it go that high up?
of how high up it goes.
That's sort of like midway up the flagpole. I didn't know that's where they went.
I thought it sat at the very top against just...
Yes, no, we get it.
Yeah,
We get
the
it.
diamonds
Yeah.
are kind of lost with the lack of manscaping that fellow has.
I know. I wonder if that's Frank himself. He's in good nick.
Maybe.
And what's-
I'm just reading these are lab-grown diamonds, so they're ethically sourced as well.
Oh, good.
That's great.
Jump online,
to
Ash.
know. Swanee, no doubt, will have a lovely tribute to Olivia Newton-John later.
Absolutely,
Crazy
that will be
news.
coming up.
When you lose someone that's been in your... Everyone feels like they were in their life specifically.
Yeah.
But they've always been there. It's crazy.
She's had a huge cut through, I think, for a lot of generations, because we're sitting here talking about her, and I guess we'd be considered younger, but we grew up with Grease. That was huge.
Huge!
It transcends generations, a film like that, which is nice. Not many things like that sort of are around anymore.
No.
More tributes and stuff later, but Masked Singer, I missed it last night. Jackie hit me.
Yes.
What happened?
Second episode last night. There were some great performances. I think it's the Dragonfly, is his name, or Snapdragon, was a highlight.
Yes.
I'm not sure who it is, but he or she sung beautifully. But last night, the Caterpillar was unmasked at the end of the episode.
As?
Lisa Curry.
All right, let's see if she can sing.
Yes.
Now that I'm all,
Plot twist, she can't.
now that I'm older, these moments, will I live with them or just throw them away? Away. Your mama always said, look up into the sky.
Look, she sounds like a primary school teacher singing to
She
kids.
could be on Play School.
Exactly. And do you know what I do respect is she didn't try to be some incredible vocalist. She sort of just stuck to what she was capable of and sort of spoke the song.
I think she held a note, though. I think she did okay. Better than me, that's for sure.
On your Curry.
Oh, I think that was quite
Hey,
good.
don't self-doubt talk like that. Your Coolio rendition and that singing was, that rapping was quite something.
I'm tone deaf.
Oh, we don't have time to listen to it.
Oh, what a shame.
And by that I mean
no.
I'm just searching for it.
No, please.
That's what I meant by we can't have time. Well, here we go. Ash Coolio.
When we
Yeah?
leave this studio
Yeah?
eventually,
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left because
Nothing.
I've been blasting and laughing so long.
She's been blasting and laughing,
Thinks
man.
that my mind is gone,
that.
and I ain't sorry, Mum. And I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know it's not heard of. You better watch out, you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lined in chalk.
tone deaf. Oh. See, tone deaf.
That was a magic.
I am tone deaf.
Don't move.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack, and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Whoa! Anyone watch Grease last night by any chance? It was on telly.
No, I didn't. I saw Channel 9 aired it, though.
They did.
Did you give it a whirl?
No, I will eventually, probably.
Yeah, I think that's the job for the weekend for me.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, nice.
yeah.
Anything else interesting in the news, Ash? Some good numbers for the city.
So yesterday, you probably saw that Donald Trump's home at Palm Beach was raided
Yes, FBI.
by the FBI. The FBI moved in. Trump released a statement saying that his property at Mar-a-Lago was under siege and that agents had even broken into his safe.
Wow.
There's not a lot of information about why they conducted the raid. There is some speculation that it's to do with some confidential documents that Trump apparently took with him when he left the White House, which
Okay.
you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to take highly confidential documents from the White House and then just store them in your home. But today, he's now using this raid to, I guess, drum up a bit of support from his supporters. And he's released a bit of an ad-style campaign video, which is the closest indication that he might be having another tilt at the top job. So we could see Trump go for president in 2024.
No shit.
So when the feds knocked on his door yesterday, was he home?
No, he was in New York. If he was home,
Right.
the official process with an FBI raid is they would have needed to handcuff him because they have to detain the person that's at the core of it, which I think is probably why they did it while he was in New York, because then it gets a bit awkward, the FBI handcuffing a former president.
I mean, I know this is bad to say, but would have been kind of fun to
I would have
watch that
loved
happen.
it. I would have loved to see that.
What a scene that would have been.
Yeah, and just to hear the stuff that he would have shouted at them. That's what I would have been living for, just the body cam footage of Trump losing his mind.
They should have waited.
Maybe that toupee falling off as he tried to fight against them.
The Bondi Sands just dripping down his left and right cheek as he
Yes.
sweats.
Beautiful visual.
Interesting. Call us up if you have, I don't know, if you just want a prize, really. Just talk to some of you. Early show on Nova 100. My God, the new Woodstock doco on Netflix. Jesus. 1999, there was a Woodstock. When you think of Woodstock, you think of Jimi Hendrix in the 60s and running around a field, probably on hallucinogens.
Yeah.
Naked.
A lot of nudity. In 1999, the biggest disaster ever happened in terms of music festivals. Now, there was an old doco about Woodstock that came out like a year ago. But now Netflix have this 3-parter that's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
When did this drop, this new doco? Is it...
A week ago?
Okay, so it's pretty fresh.
I was going to say I haven't seen it pop up in my recommendations as yet.
I hadn't either until Dino then yesterday told me I had to watch it, and now every time I put Netflix on, it just pops up. But I
Because
haven't
your
yet
phone's
watched
listening to you.
it. Yeah, totally. Siri's doing it.
Troy, you seen this thing?
No, I don't think I have, eh?
My God, watch it. It's on Netflix. It's 3 episodes and it'll go real quick.
What went wrong?
A combination of things. No facilities. It was on like an Air Force base and it was like really hot and there was no water. And fans just went feral.
So OG Fire Festival.
No, different. This
Okay.
was this is well attended
Right.
and it went psycho. It shows what happens when like herd mentality.
Gotcha.
If one person realizes they can do anything they want,
Yeah.
like 12 semi-trailers were set on fire.
What?
Wow. And
ATMs were smashed open. There was all sorts of assault. One person drove an ambulance into the boiler room area, like the DJ bit.
Right. Excuse my ignorance, but did they only do one festival? Like, was there only one Woodstock?
Like a 3-dayer.
3-day, and then that was it.
It's the wildest shit you've ever seen.
Sick.
Nick, have you seen it?
Seen which one? The Trump one? No, but I have another one that you guys would really love to see. Have you ever watched the creepy Joe Biden hair sniffing compilation? And that's the President of the United States.
We're not talking about that, dog. Cool. Gareth, have you seen this Netflix thing?
Nah, no, I haven't.
You sons of bitches. Daniel, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, sorry, what was it?
The Woodstock doco, I forget to give up. But hey, seriously, you got to watch it. It's unbelievable. What else happened? Limp Bizkit got up and fired everyone up into this frenzy that made people rip down this lighting rig, like the sound tower. You're watching an apocalypse.
Given that it was in the, was it 69?
No, 99.
brother.
99.
Yeah.
So the footage, is there good footage of what went on?
Yeah, it was pay-per-view.
Well documented. This is why we can't have nice things. We just rip them apart.
True.
Anna, good morning.
Good morning.
Whoa, that is fever pitch. What's going on?
Well, I watched the documentary.
Mate, what did you think? Were you mortified?
It blew my mind. I cannot believe it. I cannot remember who the band was. It Limp Bizkit or something like that at the very end.
Yeah.
Played fire.
Yeah. So the Chili Peppers did a cover of Jimi Hendrix's Fire while people were starting fires.
Far out.
You can look in in the foreground and there's multiple fires starting.
Did anyone die?
There might have been 1 or 2 deaths, yeah.
Oh, my God.
But surprisingly not as many as you think when you watch this thing.
Yeah, this sounds very violent. Terrifying.
With it-
I would have been crying in a corner somewhere.
Oh, you would have left that.
you wouldn't have been there in the first place.
Yes, I would have been. No, actually, not in 99.
No
I would have
way.
been a small child, so probably not.
So there's like no security and Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit's on stage going, "Let's F shit up!" And then he's riding on like a bit of plywood over the crowd. Honestly.
So it doesn't
I
help
wouldn't be banging on about this.
when the act is encouraging it.
Yeah,
No.
that's like
Inciting it.
I was going to say that's inciting violence.
But then like they wiped their hands of it when they walked off. One of the first things they said is like, "It's not our fault." Man.
No, good. That's good
Yeah,
too.
that's helpful.
Yeah,
So I look at like Splendor, even when that went pear-shaped, the organisers did pretty well to
for sure.
Mop it up.
mop it up.
Yeah. I want to see this now.
Yeah, go watch it and get back to us.
I love that Jack thought Limp Bizkit was in the 60s.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
I thought it was far older than late 90s.
69 was the first one,
Yeah.
and that was the famous one.
Yes.
And the same people tried to make another experience, and it was just frat boys in backwards hats.
Oh, and fires.
At least we got a good Netflix doco out of it.
this
to
is
watch.
true.
Unbelievable. Real quick, good morning, Jody. How the hell are you, friend?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
10 out of 10. You got some donuts for calling us up. Well done.
Oh, thanks very much.
Daniel's donuts as well. There's 13 in this dozen because that's how they roll.
Yes, I hear that every morning.
Well,
You sound thrilled about hearing that every morning, Jodie.
So am I.
You're also in the draw for first class and 50K.
Jodie's got a week off. I think she's on the drink already.
Oh, not yet, not yet.
Yep.
Should be.
Thanks.
Yeah, start now.
Yeah, go.
Not.
Fine. So we've got two real quick. Last night, Olivia Newton-John, the city was all pink.
Yeah, a few of Melbourne's landmarks lit up in pink overnight. So Flinders Street Station.
It looked beautiful.
Yeah, lit up in pink just in honour of her and her contribution to cancer research and treatment and development in that space. And overnight, we've also heard from her niece, Toddy Goldsmith, saying that the family's likely to accept the offer of a state funeral. So it means, I guess, everyone will be able to play a part in farewelling her officially.
Today I learnt Toddy Goldsmith was her niece. Didn't know that.
Nor did I until I saw she sat down with Tracy Grimshaw last night.
Yeah,
I
she
think.
was on ACA.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Now let's talk about jocks.
Yes, Prince Harry. Are we all Prince Harry fans in here?
Yeah.
I am, yeah.
A lot of people have turned on him since he's been with Markle, but I still like the guy. A former stripper, her name is Carrie Reichardt, is auctioning up a pair of his underwear that she, I want to say stole, I guess, from his Vegas hotel room 10 years ago. Now, she's done an interview with The Mirror over in the UK, and she's given some reasons as to why she's decided to now do this. And she says that she would like people to remember the, quote, fun Harry before he settled down and became, quote, a bore.
Interesting.
What?
So she's doing this for Harry's sake, for his reputation.
Why weren't the jocks on him?
Well, I think he threw them at her, or he'd
Why
taken
would-
them off.
Why would
taken off.
someone do that aggressive act of throwing underwear? That's your own underwear.
She said,
That means you're wearing nothing once they're off.
no.
Seems a huge invasion to steal somebody's underwear. I'm sure that's a crime.
I feel like when you're in a Vegas hotel room with, she is a stripper, that I think anything goes. And he felt like a wild party boy back then.
Stealing someone's underwear is not my jam. Just going to put it out there.
Well, I don't think you need to state that.
No, I don't think anyone's shocked.
I just don't get it.
So thanks for putting it out there.
Cheers for clearing it up, though.
Yeah.
She said, when he partied in Vegas, everyone loved him and his sense of fun. Harry has become such a bore. It's a real shame. At least these pants are a reminder of what he used to be like.
How much they want for these jocks?
So, they go up online on Thursday. How much do you think starting?
10K.
Spot on.
Bang.
10K starting price.
Is that what it is?
That is what it is.
Is there any DNA in the jocks?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Yeah. Are they washed or not washed?
If they're washed, it would feel like a pointless auction.
I agree, because then you're just smelling Omo.
Yeah.
There's a
Why are you
market.
smelling?
Because you
that?
Because they're your jocks now, and you can smell them.
No, do you know what I mean? If she's washed them, you're smelling the washing detergent.
Sure.
There's a market for unwashed jocks, let me tell you.
Is that $10,000 US?
That's 10,000 US, but I will, prop Carrie up, give her props where props are due. She's going to donate the proceeds to Harry and Meghan's charity, Archwell.
That seems weird.
It seems real odd.
What's going on here? Just take the money and enjoy the jock money,
Well, she's a stripper, though. She's probably got heaps of cash.
Harry's a
Probably
weird
got it right.
name for a stripper too.
Carrie.
Candy or something.
Yeah, true. Carrie Reichardt sounds like an accountant.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, what happened on Masked Singer last night?
The thong was unmasked. I actually can't comment on whether the thong was a good singer or not, though, because I didn't watch it, but I can tell you that it was Pia Miranda.
Love that woman.
The thong. Did she sing the thong song?
She didn't, which is a real miss by 10.
Huge miss.
So she will be on the show after 6 o'clock as we'll chat to her about
What?
her experience. Yeah.
Ella Brandy.
Looking for Alla Brandy.
Great movie.
Live on air.
Yes.
And also Millsy's
I'm not ready.
stopping by.
I'm nervous. I love her.
I know, she's a queen.
Yeah.
She reminds me of high school. It's like comforting.
Yeah,
She's
nostalgia.
comforting P. Miranda, yeah. And Millsy. I want to ask Millsy about his 2.5 second appearance in the Neighbours finale.
Yeah.
Good old Finn.
He was dead in that scene.
Yeah, I know.
Billsy, if you're listening, bring us the Maccas.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Hey, I thought with Cripper they already appealed it and then no dice. Is there a secondary appeal?
So they appealed it at the tribunal. So that's where that 40-minute deliberation occurred. Now, this is the appeals board, and this is it. This is kind of
As high as you can go.
This is as far as it'll go for them.
Does that takes place tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of feel for Carlton fans. I mean, I know if you don't go for Carlton, there's not a lot of sympathy for Carlton fans, but man, the start of the year, it was all Carlton.
I know.
And the Pies just started going on this run.
Such false hope.
And somehow I'm on board.
And they're...
How do I like Collingwood? How's that possible?
I know. I love that you've jumped on the Collingwood bandwagon.
Jesus.
I put it down to Ginnivan. He's an endearing little bugger.
He's a scamp.
He is.
I love the little scamp.
Also,
great.
they're just delivering exciting footy.
All right, mate.
Like, a goal, you know.
No, you're absolutely...
I feel like I'm talking to Paul LaCuria on the board. Just delivering exciting footy.
Hey, you got a media wall behind you?
I'll be taking questions after this. But Carlton are facing Melbourne and then Collingwood next. So
Mate.
you'd want your skipper for those games.
What do you like without Cripper? What? As Brownie said yesterday in that stirring speech, one of those other kids has to step up and do some wild shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Come on.
And
I hope the players are listening because that was very motivational.
Inspirational.
All right. Any other good news over the weekend? Anything grabbed you guys? Anything?
Well, we haven't had the weekend yet, but overnight Trump is just the gift that keeps on giving. So he fronted he made an appearance before the New York Attorney General because his family's business practices are now under the spotlight. They're basically accused of inflating real estate values. And so obviously there's been a lot of talk around Trump because the FBI raided his Mar-a-Lago property the other day, and now he's appeared before the New York Attorney General. He's invoked the Fifth, so he hasn't answered any questions.
Right.
He's been very defiant. He's saying that it's all very politically motivated.
Like that guy says that for everything.
For everything.
For 5 years.
Yeah.
He's never been guilty of one thing. This psycho.
Because Letitia James, who's the New York AG, she's a Democrat, so he says it's all just very corrupt and they're all out. It's a witch hunt.
Without getting too deep into this, the FBI boss was Trump appointed, the guy that raided Mar-a-Lago.
Yes.
Trump put him in that job. So it's not like there's no conspiracy shit going on here. It just feels like there's someone's in a boat with a lot of holes and might not have enough money this time to plug all them holes.
Yep.
Which I love because it's just been a nightmare to watch and get away with saying a lot, accusing.
And also, watching that ship sink is heaven viewing.
Great, I'll get some popcorn.
Yeah, right.
Now, speaking of holes, there's a new article about Army Hammer.
Oh, I saw that.
That trailer.
I haven't seen the trailer.
I read a quote from the trailer and it made me feel sick.
Jackie, get some audio from the trailer?
I'll play you some of the trailer before 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's quite dramatized, but I will be watching.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. The early show on Over 100. That song, 4-5 Seconds, also contained that ableist word starting SP, hold me back, I'm about to...
Yeah.
It does.
So, yeah, it was one of those words that hung around for a long time before people went, oh, man, this might not be cool.
You can't do that anymore, yeah.
I started noticing.
Yeah. So soon, before we end today, we're going to get some sizzle audio from the Army Hammer documentary.
Yeah.
Which Pang's going to be really excited about.
He is. It's called The House of Hammer. And the trailer that they dropped is just under 4 minutes long. It's quite lengthy.
Wow.
And it features some of the people that he was interacting with via Instagram. And it seemed to be that was his platform, I think. He would slide into people's Instagram DMs, tell them what his fantasies were and what he'd like to do with them, and then send them voice memos.
Oh, to accompany the text. Like an audiobook of his horny and violent thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which, even a voice memo, it's like, that's something you do with close mates.
Yeah.
You don't do that with strangers or if you're trying to pick someone up.
No, that's terrifying.
Could it be a case of, sending off shit to your friends and screenshots look worse than it is? Because stuff you send me is pretty off, Jack. And, like text-wise.
True.
The stuff that's said is in the studio is pretty off.
I don't reckon I'd take it to the cannibalism level, though. I think that's where the line sort of is.
An extreme level of violence.
Yeah.
You've never read Jack's 2 a.m.ers.
No,
oh boy,
this is true.
Angry man.
I just want to eat Dino's
Are you
left
drinking?
finger.
Are you drinking Bundy? Like, what's making you so mad?
Good question.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So the doco comes to Discovery Plus on September 2.
Right.
But
yes,
I'm not sure how we'll be able to watch it in Australia though, because I'm not sure what platform Discovery Plus is on.
Brother, you'll find it in some dark corner of the internet,
True.
like where all the good stuff's
On
hiding.
the interweb. It'll be there.
I'll voice memo you some dirty message and ask if you could illegally pirate it for me and send it to me.
Sounds all right. Now, I want you two to get around to watching this Woodstock thing I was banging on about yesterday.
Yeah, I'll
so
add
it's
it to
on
the
Netflix, but no, I want you to we'll set a date. By Tuesday, you have to have watched it.
Done.
Because there's too much to talk about.
Okay.
I'm having a self-imposed quiet weekend this weekend.
Bullshit.
2 nights. No, I am.
Bullshit.
So I'll complete this.
That is, you lie like a rug.
I am. I'm removing myself to Mount Eliza. I promise you.
Okay.
So I will watch it.
Yeah, that's where he sends his horny and aggressive voicemails. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. How you going?
Pretty good. What can I do for you, friend?
I want to be in the 50K draw.
Done.
You're in it. What's your name?
Antonella.
Antonella, you're in the draw, and what are your thoughts on Army Hammer?
On who?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good start.
Susie, you're in the draw as well, old friend.
Oh, guys, you made me, well, actually, Dino, you made me binge last night at Woodstock.
Thank God. Sue, now, what were your thoughts?
All 3 episodes. That and a bottle of red wine, it was wild.
Wait, what bottle of red did you have, Sue?
It was a duck, something, I can't remember. Oh, wild duck estate from Heathcote.
Okay, and what price range is that? Because that's how I judge wine quality. Is it about a 30 bucker?
It was it was a little bit up from that.
Whoa!
Sue's bougie, man.
But yeah,
Sorry,
Sue. Yeah.
That Woodstock, seriously. Oh, playing in feces.
Oh, no.
Oh, mate, what they were doing.
And the Fat Boy Slim bit. Now, we won't bang on about it too much, but the Fat Boy Slim bit where the ambulance starts slowly driving into the crowd.
Oh, mate, that is just... It was just total... I agree with what you said yesterday. Total anarchy.
Yeah, and it's like not good anarchy. It's like, what about if everyone in society at the same time said, wait a minute, let's just do wild shit and like cause chaos and burn it to the ground. That's what happened in this microcosm in the most spectacular way.
Far out.
So were they playing in feces, you say, Sue?
Oh, my goodness, the toilets were just... Everything was a mess. Everything.
One lady...
it was just...
One lady got something called trench mouth.
What?
What is that? I don't know.
That sounds like something from the Army Hammer doco.
Yes. Watch the friggin' doco, all right?
Trench mouth.
Trench mouth. Look, don't Google it. We're going to do something fun now and listen to the Army Hammer documentary trailer.
Yeah. So this came out overnight. It's just under 4 minutes, the full trailer for the upcoming docu-series called House of Hammer. Mm-hmm. And it's on Discovery Plus, which I'm not sure we have here in Australia, but it's quite shocking, the audio and the I guess, detail that's included in the doco. And something that's quite interesting is Casey Hammer, this woman, Army's auntie, is involved in it. So she signed a deal with the docu company and she talks quite openly about her family and how shocking they are.
Aren't they from oil money?
I think so. I think, yeah, Army's dad, Armand
Hammer,
is quite well off. Armand and Army, isn't that an original coupling, father and son duo?
All right, so is this too messed up for the radio, Jack?
Well, it's quite damning, but it is the trailer and it is sort of what occurred.
All right, here we go.
I haven't really digested this one. I have a fantasy about having someone prove their love and devotion and tying them up in a public place at night and making their body free use and seeing if they will strangers for me.
My bet was going to involve showing up at your place and completely tying you up and incapacitating you and then being able to do whatever I wanted to every single hole in your body until I was done with you.
Shocking.
Oh, that's gross,
isn't it?
What a psycho. Allegedly, watch the doco because
alleged, yes.
If we know anything, docos are no. I'm not pro Hammer here.
But I think it's still alleged.
Whoa.
Yeah, and we should say as well for anyone that finds that kind of stuff triggering to contact 1-800-RESPECT, which of course is a helpline where you can get all kinds of help and services.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we're on a downer now. Thanks, Hammer.
I know.
Jesus Christ. Call us now. We'll play No Amor after this. That'll make us better.
Right.
And Jack, you'll give the winner 4 prizes, okay?
Donuts?
I was just going to say, I'll give you 4 dozen Daniel's donuts.
That's too much for one household.
What's 4 times 13?
That'll go to waste.
They won't get
52.
eaten.
Good morning.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's the early show on Nova 100. Georgina's called up to play the hardest game on radio. It's no or Georgina. Georgia. Jesus Christ.
Hi, guys.
What's going on, friend?
Sorry?
I don't know.
What are you doing, Georgia?
I don't know.
I'm just driving to the gym.
Good stuff.
How do you reckon you'll go in this game, Georgia? You can't say or for 30 seconds after
Look,
we
I'm
give
not
your topic.
sure. I'm a little bit nervous, but yeah.
But Georgia, you're a receptionist at a real estate agency, so I feel like you should be quite proficient in speaking to people and rambling.
Yeah, you'd think so, but this is nerve-wracking.
All right, well, because it is a hard game, let's let you pick the topic, the subject.
Okay. I already said it. That's funny.
Yeah, well, that's not a good sign for the future. What? For 30 seconds, what will you ramble on without saying without saying or pausing? The category is, Georgia.
TV shows.
TV shows, 30 seconds, now.
Okay, I like to watch Big Bang Theory because it's very fun, but I also like to watch Vampire Diaries because I used to love Vampire Diaries when I was younger. And also Pretty Little Lies. It's a very good show full of bad people. And then I would rather watch a movie, but TV shows are better in my eyes because if they are...
Georgia, you did it.
You've done it.
You took some pauses, but you did it.
The only other person
sorry.
I've ever heard to do that is Jonathan Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he just taken some pre-workout, so he was real razzed. Hey, that's not easy to do, Georgia. Well done.
Georgia, sorry. I've got Georgina in my head now.
Brother,
Hey,
don't give her 4 dozen.
I'm not.
Oh, what?
All right.
Oh,
No.
my God.
52
I
donuts.
know. I'll give you a Daniel's dozen pack from Daniel's Donuts, Georgina. Georgia.
Yeah, I did
Georgia.
it first.
I think Georgia should have been called Georgina.
Yeah,
because I'm
sorry.
getting a Georgina vibe.
No.
That's a new name, babe.
Sorry, babe. Tell your parents, change the birth certificate.
Yep.
Hey, we're also going to send you a $200 voucher to the Commons Collective. Head to the Commons Collective year-round for bottomless brunch. And you're in the draw for Nova's first class and 50K.
You've won everything.
Yes, oh my God. I'm so happy about that.
Why don't they great?
It's the early show with Dino, Jack, and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Oh, Ash, that's crazy, eh?
Yeah, Crips. The 2-game suspension was overturned.
Why it's crazy is, we'll get JB to explain this later. You get 2 matches and then they appeal that and they're like, nah, 2 matches. You're cooked for 2 matches. Mm-hmm. And then everything's scrapped. How'd they do that?
Yeah, because there's a few steps to it. It's the match review officer who hands it down, and then you go to the tribunal, and now the appeals board has overturned that tribunal finding. 4.5 hours. It's
4.5 hours is a long time. Is there any recording or is it a full closed room? That appeal.
Well, there's some quotes from the appeals board chairperson, Murray Callum. So,
what did Big Muzz reckon?
He's basically said there was an error in the law at the tribunal and the findings of the jury were unreasonable. So he's basically said the video didn't show that Cripps bumped Calamachi. It was more of a contest for the ball that resulted in a collision.
Yes.
Mistrial.
Mistrial.
You should hear in the office
We
this
need the
morning,
gavel.
Brownie and Brodie are going to war on this topic.
Because who's on what side?
Brownie thinks Cripper should never have been an issue, and he's thrilled that Cripper got off. And Brodie thinks it's an absolute rort, and that the AFL has something to do with it.
Get Rhodes in, Jackie.
Does he really?
Can you quickly
I'm
get
going to
Rhodes?
get him in now. Because
That's
Mistrial.
That's the sound.
I mean, I don't want to hear. I'll hear JB later, but right now I want to hear Brodie.
yeah, it's really entertaining.
Yeah, because I find out Brodie is an entertaining Brodie.
All you Carlton fans out there, suddenly it's exciting again.
But Brodie's got no stakes in this. He's a Port Adelaide supporter, so what does he care?
I should care more because I oscillate between Collingwood and Carlton. I'm going Saturday night to the D's Carlton, so I'm happy.
Why are you infused?
Okay,
Why are you enraged, Brodie?
Can you please jump on the mic and just explain why you think it's ridiculous Cripper got off?
Well, the AFL always... G'day, everyone. But the AFL always insists that it's an outcome-based industry. So if you do something on the field and the outcome is poor, like the person is knocked out, you got to go.
Uh-huh.
And he should have gone. He knocked the guy out. The guy's out. He misses a week, but Cripper comes back and plays. Sorry.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Is it because you don't like Carlton, though?
No, the AFL... Mate, this is a conspiracy. The AFL just want Cripper to play.
It's a conspiracy.
They want Cripper to play.
And
they want to sell more tickets.
Yeah.
They want the Carlton to make the finals. It's a better storyline, so he plays.
You're saying Q is behind this, weren't you? You were saying that before?
Yes. Mate.
Wow.
Wow.
So not even like half of the penalty.
Nah.
So you're saying if Calamarchi's out for a week with concussion, Cripps should be out for a week at the bare minimum?
At the absolute least.
When did you become such a, principal?
Mate, Gillon McLaughlin's put his fingers in this. He's got it all. He's got his hands all over it.
Gil's too busy selling his house in the Herald Sun.
Gil has fingered this situation, is what you're
He's fingered
saying?
the situation, mate.
Yeah. Very interesting, bro.
We should get Gil on the phone and see if he thinks his fingers are in the pie.
Don't we have his number?
We do, actually.
Dial him up. It's his last year. Last night on Instagram, Tommy Lee had his penis out, and it was up there for hours. How many hours are we talking,
I
gang?
think it was about 3 hours until it was finally removed from Instagram.
I wasn't quick enough. I missed it.
It's okay. I've got a zoomed-in screenshot.
Yeah,
Just for you.
amazing. Wow.
You guys know what Tommy Lee's from?
Motley Crue.
They were bad boys.
Yeah, Pamela Anderson's ex.
Big hair bad boys. And if you want to stay relevant, you put your penis on the internet.
Right.
You see how many Google alerts your name's hitting.
He's trending now, so that I reckon that was the reason for it, just to gain some relevance again.
It works. And at the age of 59, if I looked like that and had a weapon like that, I'd probably be posting it too.
His penis is famous. His penis is very famous
Yeah, it is.
from
It's
the video that him and Pammy released. And then he also, back in the day, he slept with an audio engineer to get the band free time. But that's not all the things his penis has done. That penis has been on adventures.
Full adventures.
Wow.
What else do we know about this situation?
So it was up for, I think, 3 hours. People are properly angry on Instagram because Instagram is very quick to remove certain images, and I think a lot of...
Like boobs and vaginas?
Yeah, a lot of females are saying, well, nipples are removed within, minutes.
Yeah.
Yet,
Not even. Girls can post bikini photos and
they're
that's removed.
Yet a schlong stays up for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And everyone was commenting on it, and it was going viral. So, Instagram would have had to have known about it. And Instagram haven't released a statement yet. Publications are reaching out asking them to say something, but they haven't.
Mm-hmm. Just feels like their dick department was at lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, so at Instagram, the guy who works in the dick department, he's at Subway. He's out of the office.
Getting a foot long.
Meanwhile, his computer's going off.
Alert, we have a dick. Alert, we have a dick. Alert, we have a
hours.
dick.
Hours.
Alert, we have a dick.
You know?
Or my theory last night with my housemate is that the Instagram dick department is just a group of gays, and they just enjoyed it so much that they wanted to leave it up for as long as possible.
They acted dumb.
Yeah.
Like, what?
What are you talking about?
Meanwhile,
Hacker alert. Hacker alert.
I mean, it is
Hacker alert.
flu and COVID season. Maybe the dick department is short-staffed at the moment.
yeah, so if you, to walk into the dick department, no one at their desk, Ash.
No
Just-
cobwebs.
Dong detected. Dong detected.
Look, I fully
Penis.
appreciate...
Penis.
What's going on down there?
I fully appreciate that Instagram shouldn't be so prudish when it comes to girls posting bikini pictures and things like that. But also, on the other end of the spectrum, this could be seen as a work of art. It's a great body. There's some beautiful tattoos.
This is a smutty dick pic at best.
I loved the caption as well. Just oops.
And then he did post a photo after it of an elephant with a naked man looking at the elephant with the quote, "How do you breathe through that little thing?"
Well, and he can do self-congratulatory posts regarding his junk.
Absolutely.
Because the man has a cannon. Do we have any stats on it?
Like measurements.
on it from Instagram or measurements.
Yeah, what are the specs? Give us a specs rundown.
I was guessing, because I reckon that picture that was posted last night, if you haven't seen it, it's all over Twitter. I've got a screenshot, you can DM me. But I reckon that's sort of, do we think it's fully flaccid or is it semi?
Well, that's a great question. Kim and Berwick, do you know the picture we're talking about, the picture in question?
I just wanted to say thank you because I don't have Instagram. I was unaware. I've done some early morning Googling thanks to you guys. And I'm very happy with what I've seen.
Okay, you've seen it. All right. And, well, Jack just raised an interesting question. Do you reckon it was at a full salute or not?
I'm going to go semi.
Semi.
I think semi too. And looking at it now, Kim, like I am, what's your guess re inches?
Let's go 6.5 to 7.
You've won some Daniel's Donuts.
Absolutely.
You've won a Daniel's dozen pack for Daniel's Donuts. I reckon that. Imagine that full.
Kim, it's odd though.
Terrifying.
Kim, it's odd that Instagram left that up. Hey, like I don't give a shit, but it's just odd. Like kids and stuff are on Instagram.
Yeah, look, it's it's just what it is these days, isn't it?
But like, if Instagram just turns into Dickorama, where does it end?
Well, yeah, but maybe because the dick department is only alerted to images when someone complains. When someone puts in a...
People, all the Karens would have been reporting it within minutes.
Do you reckon? I think maybe because Tommy Lee's loved for being a bit of a renegade, people would have let that slide.
But worldwide, you reckon worldwide everyone's going, that's all G.
Do you know what I also think? He gave us all a little warning because 17 hours ago, so like yesterday afternoon, he posted a picture of like a little Buddha holding a banana. And I reckon that was a warning that we were about to see his banana.
I reckon too, Jack. I think it foreshadowed the image that was to come.
It was a kind little alert.
What a exercise in PR because... Tommy Lee hasn't been uttered in this studio in 7 years. And now, Kim... well, have a great day, Kim.
Yeah, you're going to...
Tell everyone at work about our chat, and if you have any more thoughts, you let us know.
Absolutely. My day's off to a great start. Thanks to you guys.
Jack, during the ad break, was just outside with one of those lighting rings, you know, that people use for posting things.
Yes.
A ring light.
The influencers use them to look pretty.
Yeah.
And sadly, he was in the kitchen trying to do a Tommy Lee. Trying to drum up some talkability around his name.
And 4.5 minutes just wasn't enough time.
Have you done it properly yet?
No.
Ah, brother.
I can keep trying now.
Any attempts? Like, how many photos have you taken?
Would you like to see
No,
the camera roll?
No, it's okay.
None of them are working right now, just the lighting?
Yeah, the lighting. Or me and my mate have a rule that side is a vibe.
Side is a vibe?
Side is a vibe. So
side is a vibe.
when laying on bed... the side is the vibe.
Sure.
So I was trying front on with the ring light, but clearly I need to turn to the side.
Hey, some handy tips here,
wow,
listeners. If you're writing this down, Ash, it's 13/24/10. If you'd like to have some of the last prizes we have all week. We don't have to. I think penis is off the table for now. It's been a very dick-heavy morning.
Yeah.
I think we all need a break.
Yeah.
But call us right now and tell us what you're doing for the weekend. If it's interesting, even if it's not, we'll pull it apart and have a bit of fun.
Or which angle works best for you?
Angle, you can tell us your angle.
What's your angle?
Bird's eye. I'm told it's Friday, which is pretty great, huh?
Yes.
Playing the wrong sound effects today, man.
Tommy Lee's got you all flustered.
Yeah.
That wasn't supposed to be sexy music. It was supposed to be like a celebration sound.
Well,
hey, yes,
this could be celebratory for some.
Imagine. Forgot what getting action feels like. Hey, Clara, good morning.
Good morning.
Clara,
now, you're excited about, what's going on? Are you
okay?
Are you stuck somewhere?
Are you hiding?
Are you in a well?
I'm not in a well.
That's good. What are you excited about this weekend, friend?
I'm excited to get 40% off at the Nike Company store.
Oh, yeah.
That's the sweet, sweet deal.
Is it still in Abbotsford, Clara?
I think it's in South Melbourne somewhere.
Let's move.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of Port Melbourne way.
So what happens here? The Nike factory, you're on a special list, and then the Nike factory let you in for like a matter of hours, and you just get to get 40.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Literally for 40 minutes you have.
And who do you know to get you in there?
My job.
Oh, you work for Nike?
No, not for Nike. It's for another company.
Gotcha.
And they have allowed us for a week.
Hey, well, Clara, pick me up a pair of size 10 flaxseed high-top Air Force Ones. Thanks, Clara.
Clara, I'm being serious. I cannot find any white Air Force Ones. I don't think you can get them at the moment, but if I've got an all-white US 9 men's, send me a DM.
Thanks,
And
Clara.
if you could grab me a pair of Vaporflies, that would be wonderful. Thanks, Clara.
Clara!
I mean, send me a DM and I might slip you one.
Jack,
Okay.
you on that?
Clara, can you DM me at Jack Charles, and then I'll sort it all out.
No worries.
This has to be illegal
Thanks,
or something. Some donuts for Clara.
Yeah.
Reese in Werribee. What? Oh, you going to the beach this weekend, you turkey?
Oh, it's a bit cold to go to the beach, but we're just going to a house in Torquay for mate's birthday. Shout out to Jackson Delray for his birthday.
Jackson Delray, you son of a bitch!
Are you Airbnb-ing, Reese?
Yeah, mate.
How do you feel about this new no party rule in Airbnbs? Because I haven't stayed in an Airbnb since this has been in place, and I'm...
We're just going to have a few quiet drinks, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a
Just
fib.
a few quiet ones.
Hey, Reese, I can't believe Del Rey's birthday has come around again.
Yeah, it comes around every year.
That's so
Crazy.
Really?
Yep, old Del Rey in his
An annual birthday.
He lights up his pubes at around 1 every birthday.
year.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good party trick,
Hey, if
Del Rey.
Tommy taught us anything last night, it's clean shaven's the way to go.
To the kitchen, Del Rey reckons. About 1 a.m. every birthday.
Right,
It's
okay.
wild. Reese, give him something.
A
Jack.
Daniel's dozen pack for you as well, Reese.
And finally, Chris in Bendigo. You're going to hit a few pubs in Bendigo. What does a Bendigo pub crawl look like? How many venues, Ben?
Oh, there's plenty of venues in Bendigo, mate.
Yes.
We're going to probably most likely start at the Rifle, and then who knows where we'll end up.
The Rifle.
Now, the Rifle sounds fun. What happens at the Rifle?
What doesn't happen at the Rifle?
Yes,
Wow.
Chris. Good question. Are there any strip clubs in Bendigo, friend?
Nah, no strip clubs in Bendigo. It's run by churches, Bendigo, so we'll never get anything that cool.
There used to be one in Shepparton.
What was it called, Ash?
I can't remember.
Just chuck Shepparton straight into your Google Maps, Dino.
Yeah.
No stopping by Bendigo.
Yeah, I don't think
for
all
you.
regional towns have strippers, though. I think it's only a select few.
that have strippers.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
no, a lot of regional towns have seasonal workers that come in and work at bars, and they put stickers on their boobs.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's
what?
That sounds lucrative.
What do you mean?
In the industry known as skimpies. Ever heard of this? No. What?
No. Look, I'm
Chris.
well educated on the Tommy Lee side of things, but not that.
Chris, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
He's a freak. He's a freak.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack, and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.